So I got this Hungry Root box this week, and I was cooking it, and I was like, except it's like funky noodles. It's not like a normal pasta like spaghetti noodle. And I was
But
like,
it's like flour pasta, right? Not like chickpea.
no, it's actually protein pasta, but it's like good, not like a
Oh.
bonza. People do not get bonza pasta for protein
Mm-mm,
pasta. It's
mm-mm.
not
That's
good
not
at all.
good. Get the
But
Barilla
I was
one.
like, this one is like oh, so true. But I don't know what brand Hungry Root has, but it's really good. And also,
I like those swirls.
yeah, it's like very swirly, lots of grooves. But I was like
Fusilli.
cooking it and I was like, can you throw it at the wall? Like if it's not
No.
spaghetti to see if it sticks. Yeah, I learned that.
You
But
cannot.
anyways, I will try not to eat on the pod, but I was running late. I almost
You
burned
can
my house
eat.
down cooking and also trying to put notes together. Also, my like recipe contained like three things because Hungry Root makes it real easy. Also, hashtag not sponsored.
We
Obviously, I
wish.
mean,
Hey,
I know
Hungry
you would be
Root.
confused,
Hungry Root, give us
but
some money.
yeah, I'm really going through a period of testing a lot of meal kits because I hate cooking. So trying to
I
figure
like
out which
Green
one
Chef.
works the best for me. That one seems a little like complicated recipes. Next on the list to try is Home Chef because I think I can do that. And it's backed by celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay, so very cool.
Oh, you're a good friend.
Yeah, yeah, good friend. Speaking of the celebrity world,
Oh,
today
we're talking
we're
about the
dun
Grammys.
dun 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 dun.
And
That's
if
the
you're
actual
watching,
Dancing with the Stars music, but still.
I was gonna say, if you're watching, Brianna said we should like dress up as if we're on a red carpet,
Ah,
but
yes, yes, yes. Welcome.
yeah, Brianna looks gorge. Oh, anyway, welcome back to Sandy Cooch. Brianna looks
Yes.
gorgeous in a silver dress.
This
Who
is
dressed you, Brie?
from my college graduate or no, law school graduation. Sorry, not college. I got it at Dillard's, I think. Yeah.
Gorge.
Very
This is
cute. My
free
hair
people.
is very big, very Olivia Dean inspired. But anyways, yes.
I love your
Purple.
hair. All my clothes are packed because I am moving to LA in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's gonna be
So
an
this
LA
is like
girl.
the cutest thing I had available off the top, which is
It's
a free
very
people
cute.
sheer top. But we're obviously going to talk about the Grammys because we, like everyone else, spent this Sunday watching the Grammys. I think I watched longer than you. It is such a damn long show.
Sure did, Jan. I cut out because I had plans with my friend to go get ice cream, which Grammy's ice cream, one is a
Ice
little bit more important.
cream.
I mean, especially once you get to like at the in memoriam portion, I was like,
Girl,
do
we gotta cut that
do I
shit.
need to be here for this? Probably not. So I just chose to get ice cream. Was like keeping up. I had it on mute while I was, driving to ice cream and also at the ice cream parlor. But yeah, wasn't really paying that much attention. So, we'll go through all of the details though. I think I got the point. I went back, watched some
Yeah.
of it. So, also I was cooking during it. So,
Also,
I got
I feel like you can usually watch like the highlights for award shows on TikTok and
yeah,
like get the
get
same
it.
amount out of it as
Yeah.
if you watch the whole thing. Sorry if that's like mean to the award shows, but I really think
I
it's
don't
true.
think so. I think they're doing fine. Also, shout out Paramount Plus for showing them. I know a lot of people don't have cable, so one of the only ways you could watch. Also, yeah, I was cooking a quiche and Kes messaged me and she's like, "Oh, I feel like you're not like talking as much as me or something." And I was like, "Oh, I'm barely taking notes." And she's like, "I'm just sat in front of the screen." I'm like, "I made a quiche."
I know I wanted a bite, but I'm like staying with my parents right now, so it's like not
Yeah.
really a lot to
Yes,
do. So I
in
just
moving, in between.
yeah.
I'm in between
I just
jobs right now.
I parked myself on the couch and I watched the pre-show like all the way through and
Yeah,
I watched the
that
whole
is like
show.
truly like who is watching that? But you were
Only
also I
me, I
did tune
think.
in and I was like, wow, there's a lot of people who watch this. I can't believe that. I didn't know this
Oh,
was
I didn't
something
even look
people
at that.
watched.
You said shout out Paramount Plus. I was gonna say shout out Brianna because she gave me her Paramount login. I don't have
True,
cable
true,
or
true, true,
Paramount
true, 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 true.
Plus.
True. I gotta have
Um,
that for Survivor and also all of the other good shows I love to watch on there.
yeah, if you guys live under a rock or something, the Grammys are like the main award shows for music. And it's the 2026 Grammys, which means it covers music from September 2024 to August 2025. So it's not really like the year 2025 of music. It's like summer 2024 to summer
Yeah.
2025 for releases.
Very
Which there's like
confusing for
super
the
confusing.
brain.
And there's some like iffy stuff with release dates, which we'll talk about later.
Oh, yeah.
But we are very much like pop girls. So like last
Mm-hmm.
year, the Pop Girl Summit, as the Swiftologist called
Yeah.
it, that was like a good year for us. And I
Great
think
year.
we talked about the Grammys in 2024, which was like when SZA was snubbed for Album of the
Mm-hmm.
Year. But this year, it was like not really our girls. I mean, some of our girls were
No,
there, but
it was an interesting year. Actually, looking back, I was like, oh, there was more that I liked this year than not, but like also it wasn't as like everything I love as last year was. It was
yeah.
like, oh my God, bop after bop after bop. This year it was like, okay, some categories were like a hard toss up, but most I was like, okay, like it's probably
And
going
a lot
there
of
and
them I didn't feel so invested where I was like, this is the best song. I was like, oh, I like a lot of these in this category and like
mhm.
understand why they were nominated.
I was gonna
Oh, I think.
say, we're gonna talk about the second most important thing that the Grammys bring, which is a look. You know, these
Mm,
celebrities come out, they be serving looks, and I pulled together some visuals for us. I only pulled like the best looks, but let's get into my prezi here.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, perf.
Looks great.
All right, Sandy Cooch Grammys review. So starting out, we have beautiful again, Miss
Olivia Dean,
Olivia Dean.
she looks perfect. Like, she literally is an angel.
Yes, so beautiful, so stunning. We love her. Love this look, love this hair. Again, mine
I
not
loved her
as good
looks
as
all night
her,
also.
but inspired. Yes, she did. Well, we'll talk about the performances a little later.
Mm.
But yeah, her look there was really good too. And then we
We
have
got Dochi.
Dochi, which this isn't like my favorite version of this look because later where she had
The
the
jewels.
bead jewels just
Yeah,
on her
that
breasts.
was
This is
insane.
was really good, but this is okay. Like this is
I
also
love
okay.
her.
The train goes on forever, which is really giving drama, and I really like that she's like rocking like a natural curl pattern hair, very for
Mm-hmm.
us curly girls to see. It's very nice. Then we have Miss Sabrina
Sab.
Carpenter, so
Greeny.
cute, so
It's kind of
beautiful.
like wedding
It
bride
is. It's
core.
giving like wedding. It's giving like a little Art Deco-y vibes. I like
I'm
it. I like a
obsessed. I
little
think she
drop
looks
waist.
perfect.
She does look
I love her
very
hair.
classic. On to our next. This one, I was like, body T.
Tiana Taylor,
Tiana Taylor.
body
Which
Tiana.
also I think I forgot to remove her from a later slide, but we'll talk
That's
about her
fine.
twice. Yeah, no,
She's
I
so
was just
fucking
like,
jacked.
damn, looking at this. And I mean, the dress, like, I mean, we know the tape and everything holding this up, but the way it flows, the way it pools down here, it's just
Gorge.
beautiful. And, like, literally, who else could wear this but her?
No one. Then we have
Also, she's
Addison.
married to, like, a basketball player, so, she, like, competing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, tall one who won Dancing with the Stars.
Also,
Iman Shumpert.
sorry, didn't know she did music.
Me? Neither. But she can do it all.
I know her from One Battle After Another, and she was in something else I watched recently.
Interesting.
Let me
I
find it. It's
forget.
gonna
I
bother
know her
me.
from a lot of things. Anyways, well, while you find it, Addison here in a very cute dress. Addison really knows how to make a moment with these looks, which this is again, I pulled these pictures from Vogue and Variety, and both of them had the boring picture. So this one showing the front of her dress, but then if you turn around in the back, it's like open and up, and she posed kind of like Marilyn Monroe does in
I love that.
7 Year
Oh,
Itch
she's in
movie.
All's Fair. Sorry. All's Fair,
Oh,
the Ryan Murphy show with Kim.
Ryan Murphy, like failed atrocity of a show. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in that. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah, love
then I guess we
Addison.
have some boring people here, but I love the people, but the looks, they're not killing.
Oh,
Like all
I
of
liked
it,
Benito's
it's
outfit because the
boring.
back was cute. The back had like
Benito.
X's. Yeah, Bad Bunny.
His name is
I think that's
Benito?
see. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Only know him as the Bad
That
Bunny.
that
Okay.
outfit, the designer who made it, it's like the first look they've ever done for men, and I do agree it's boring, but the back has like X's, so at least it
Boring.
has something
At least it
going
has
on.
something. Okay, well, we'll forgive that then.
Billie
Anyways,
looks like
Tate,
Lord Farquaad.
disappointing. Billie, I mean, is she ever
Sorry.
really serving a look? No.
Well, one time she did.
But did she?
One time I
One
recall, yeah. Yeah,
Well, okay.
once.
There you go. We'll give you the one
Tate,
time.
like, it's not that Tate looks bad, it's just like boring.
It's boring and it's like,
I don't
Tate,
like the
give us
neckline.
more. Like, and
Like,
this
you're
is
literally
why
Tate
you
McRae.
struggle to be that pop girl because you
Mm.
come showing up to the red carpet looking like this. You know, you have to have that full package to be a big pop girl. You see Sabrina, she's not showing up in things like this, and
Even
that's
Olivia
period.
looked amazing.
Well,
Tate is
we'll
dating a
say
hockey player.
again.
Yeah, a fresh one.
Wow, well. You would think she
He's
would not I think she was trauma after the last one, but I guess she's going back
a
to
good
her
Canadian girl, I
roots,
guess.
going back into the well, back into the boy arena. Anyway,
Next.
but Olivia, she did look good at the after party, Olivia Rodrigo,
The
but
boy aquarium.
for a long time she was not looking good. A lot older, I feel like she was
Oh, I
dressing than
didn't
her
know.
age. Here are the Biebers. Okay, and here's Lady Gaga. She's back. She's back. Ugh, wearing
She looks so
much,
good. The
something
feathers.
so drama, so camp. She really looks like,
Her
and
face
also
card
these
also is crazy.
killing. Also, you know what's crazy? She's so short. I mean, I guess
I
a
know,
lot of
she's
these people are, but like
4'11".
she is itty bitty, and she looks so tall, always. And
She's
also,
so small. Sabrina as well, though.
this looks like the Dementors co-loped on his floor here. Just a little Dementor
Yes. She's
dragging
gonna
across
suck your
the
soul.
carpet.
I think Haley looks so beautiful.
Oops. Okay, we'll go back.
Just like, I don't have
I
anything
think
else to say. I think she looks amazing.
Boring, lazy.
I don't
We'll
mean
get
her dress. I just
onto
think
it
she's very
more.
beautiful.
She's a pretty girl.
So somber. I
That's
liked
what she
his
has
outfit
going
for
for
the
her.
show better.
Yes. Okay.
I like this outfit fine. It's,
you know,
it's like very Harry Styles, but I loved his outfit for the performance.
performance. I agree. Give us something somber. That's nice. This Jack Antonoff man, like, why is Grandpa showing up at the the Grammys?
He looks
Like,
like
sir,
he's
did you
watching
forget
the
it
Super
was
Bowl.
tonight? Yeah, like
I
he
will
must have got
say,
his Sundays
people-
confused.
People were mad at Harry Styles for wearing jeans, and I think his jeans were fine, but this is, like, embarrassing. Also, Harry didn't walk the carpet, so it's, like, kind of different.
That is true. He didn't walk the carpet. I do have thoughts, but we'll get into that section later,
Yeah.
much later in the show.
And then we have Pharrell.
Pharrell, you know, he's always gonna turn a look. He won the,
I liked
you know,
that.
all-time achievement trophy participation in career award.
Dr.
Tonight,
Dre award.
which is good for him. I really only know the happy song, but I know he
Because,
produces a lot of stuff. So fair enough. Really, implementer, whatever, of culture. So embodiment of culture, and he like runs Louis
He's
Vuitton
also
right now.
52? Yeah, I did not know
Yeah.
he was running Louis Vuitton.
Me
52,
neither, but
he
like, he
looks
always looks good.
Not
so
a day
I'm
over
like, fair.
31.
No, I cannot believe this man is so old. Crazy.
Love.
Anyways,
I
then we
watched,
have-
I was telling you, I was watching SNL last night, and
Yes.
there's like this, Marcello and Timothy did a song about like
Mm-hmm.
Babyface, and they shout out Pharrell. They're like, I got a face like Pharrell. I was like, that's
is
true. He has not
funny.
aged.
He really do have that baby face. When they say black
got
don't
Benson
crack, that was
Boone.
him. Yes,
Benson
we have
Boone
Mr.
refused
Benson
to do a
Boone.
backflip.
And
because he
also,
said
what
his
is
pants
this
were too tight.
outfit, sir? I mean, where is the glitter? Where is the jumpsuit?
He
Could it
knows his
be
place. He
a
knows
certain
his
somebody
place.
is back into culture? And now we're feeling a little embarrassed.
I don't like Lola's
Oh,
outfit. Do you?
I hate it. I hate it.
Okay,
That's why I
yeah.
pulled it. I was like, I
It
know
looks
this
like a
is her
sweat set
brand.
from American Eagle.
But like sometimes you're going to the Grammys and it's like,
Right.
let's act like we're going to the Grammys.
She's
No
like mugging, like her
offense.
face looks great, but it's not working for me.
Yeah, no, me neither. Okay, on to, I don't know why Heidi Klum was there. Maybe she gave a award or something. I'm not sure.
No, she did
But this
not.
was quite the interesting dress. It's like plastic
I don't
looking and
like
has little
it.
boobs, and it's very interesting, very fashion, but it's interesting to say the least. Then we have our
Trevor Noah
host of the
looks
night,
boring.
Trevor Noah, boring, lazy.
Nobody
Also,
moved.
like I pulled this picture of Joni Mitchell as well, which like is the outfit great? No, but look at her. She's doing something. This lady
You
is
can
like
tell
so
she's at the
old,
Grammys.
ancient, and she did all this. Him and this black, yeah, he has some like Art Deco pattern on his suit jacket,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's not giving anything. Like, come
Boring.
on, go give us nothing, which he continues to do throughout the night. Also, other people, interesting choices in men's
Leon looks
wear.
great.
Jamie Foxx, Andre from
Hat.
Victorious. Sorry, Leon.
He
um,
looks good.
looking great. Again, you
I
could do
love his
more men.
hair.
A
I've already seen
repeat
these.
picture. And then finally, to the winner of the
Chapel.
night, really, which I was going to say these are
Chapel
my
one.
winners of the night, but yeah, Chapel with this
I like Sabrina too, but yeah, I agree.
Mugler moment, which I know because I was so concerned about how this
Her
was connected to
titties.
her nipples that I had to look into the designer, which usually I wouldn't do because I'm not really like that deep into this. But I was like, what is it really like piercing her nipple? Did they paint the nipple? I was like, I need like a full look into how this was
Tutorial.
made. And then her stylist did say it's a prosthetic, and I'm like, ugh,
Thank
that really
fuck.
calms my nerves about this outfit. But
I think she
beautiful,
looks
a
perfect.
moment. Yeah.
And I also love her. People were saying like she was giving nothing the whole night. I don't care. She
Well,
can give nothing. I love her.
I mean, her outfit did not give nothing. That was giving a lot. So people are wrong.
Also, Sabrina to the photographers, she was like, "Oh, you guys are quiet. Chapel scared you last year, huh?" Which I thought was really funny.
That is funny. Also, very nice boobs. She has very nice boobs. They
Yeah,
lay
they
very
sit
nice.
gorgeous. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, so we'll get into the rest of my Prezi later.
Um,
Escape.
you might have just seen on our screens, but after we talk about the real Grammys, we're going to give our personal awards for Song of the Year and Album of the Year and talk about our favorite albums because, as I said before our fashion show, our favorites weren't really what was nominated this year. But anyway, let's talk about the
So
Grammys. We'll
true.
start with the premiere ceremony, which is like the pre-show where they do like 800 jazz awards for some reason.
Yes,
And
lots of like Jesus awards too. I don't know.
yeah,
I was like,
the
oh,
Grammy,
everybody's Jesus.
they call it Grammy premiere ceremony. I'm like, that sounds like the real Grammys. Like, you need a better name for it.
Yeah,
But,
but very exciting because Blaine Warbler was there hosting
and
the
he was
whole
hosting,
evening. Yeah, very good for him. But you know what's kind of
and I
awkward?
thought,
One of the awards that was given out during this was for like best album recorded for like a show, Broadway show. And his did not win. I was like, that kind of
I
sucks
know.
for you to be
The,
the guy and then didn't win.
but I thought that he like did a very good job. He was very courteous. He was
No, he
like
did.
super nice. It's not like he has to do any jokes or anything like Trevor does, but I
Yeah,
think he did like a great job.
he
He
did.
accepted the award for Cynthia and Ari for Best Pop Duo for Defying Gravity, which we love to see one win for Wicked in this award season. Most of the awards that are like the awards that matter in this
Mm-hmm.
like in this premiere ceremony or whatever, the people who win aren't even there because they're rehearsing for the real
Yeah.
Grammys.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's so stupid. Like, if you win a Grammy, you want to be there to collect it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, yeah, if I'm winning a Grammy, like, come on. I mean, some of these
Especially
people, like,
like
some
if
people,
it's
it's
your
like,
first
okay, they're gonna
Grammy.
get other stuff, yeah, later, but like some people, it's like they're never gonna, who knows if they'll have an opportunity like this again. And Blaine Warbler accepted my
I
Grammy.
know.
So, anyway,
The first important one was Best Dance Pop, which Lady Gaga won with Abracadabra. Like, yeah, that is the Best
he's
Dance Pop.
so
This is
true.
where Tate had her first nom from the
Just keep
F1 movie,
watching.
Just Keep
Beep, beep,
Watching.
beep. Which honestly could have gone there. The F1
Yeah,
movie should have won more.
and Gaga's producer had like a note of a speech that she had written to accept it, which I thought was kind of funny. Like, she knew she would win.
Yeah, she's like, just perform, just give this. Which also, Gaga coming from Japan for the Grammys, and really dedicated there,
Yeah.
dedicated lady.
She came straight from.
Yeah.
Best R&B album, Leon Thomas won with Mutt, which it was his second Grammy of the night and his third Grammy of his life. And the first Grammy he won, he wasn't there because he was rehearsing again. But he had like a cute speech. He was like out of breath because he ran over from his rehearsal, which was nice.
Oh, that is very
Country
cute.
performance, Chris Stapleton won for a song from the F1 movie, which
Which
I thought
only
we would care
included
about.
because F1,
F1 movie.
otherwise, I don't even know if I know this song for sure. Like, come on, I'm listening to the Tate song. Maybe I'll let the Ed Sheeran song play. This Chris Stapleton song, I don't know her, but like for F1's sake, very exciting
Well,
that
we'll
it won.
announce it.
Or no, a
Yeah,
performance
also,
of it. Yeah.
they show all of the like country people who are nominated and it's like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
Yeah. We don't
Like
know these
I
people.
couldn't pick Chris Stapleton out of a lineup.
Generic
Sorry.
white man in a cowboy hat. Give
Yeah,
me a lineup.
Shabuzi and Jelly Roll won for like country duo, which I thought was cool to see like a black man winning in that
Oh yeah,
category.
that is
Um,
cool. We forgot to talk about best rock performance, which I only wanted to talk about, or because Youngblood won it, which Luke Hemmings posted a thing that he was like, because the other boys were with the Youngblood, and then he was
yeah,
like,
he
me
was
and my
like me
band
with my
members.
band.
And I tried so hard to look for this picture, but I could not find it to save my life.
Is it
So
not still
sad.
on his Instagram
But
story?
well, maybe it is. I don't know, but I couldn't find it and I was really sad about it. But I did find this on the 5 Seconds of Summer Reddit. And
Oh God.
these boys were in a Mr. Beast video?
They are on every side quest. Look at Michael's
And
hair.
I didn't know this and I didn't watch it and now I have an activity. Also, does Callum have a rat tail?
Yeah, but he looks really good. So it's
That's
fine.
that's an interesting choice. So, anyways,
Why does he have that?
I don't know. I don't know why they were in a Mr. Beast video. I was like, is that real? It is real,
Well,
apparently. Anyways,
I
side
thought that
quest.
Youngblood's like little speech was so nice and like special, and it was for this performance he did that was like nominated to Ozzy Osbourne. But then I saw all this discourse that was like he did not deserve to win, like blah blah should have won, which I don't know
Mm-hmm.
about rock music, so
Me
I didn't
neither.
know anything about it. But I thought his speech was nice.
Couldn't
And
tell you
one thing
anything
about
about it.
him, like,
Mm-hmm.
he is recognizable as an artist. Like, you're never gonna see him and be like, is that Chris Stapleton? I don't know. Like, I see him, I'm like, that's Youngblood. Yes, I
Yeah,
know
I
who it
did not
is.
know who that man was, but then I did pull up a picture and I was like, I understand what she means by that.
People call him Evil Harry Styles also, which I don't understand, but just that's something to
Interesting. I
note.
can see it. I can see it like this picture right there here. That is giving evil
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
Yeah. Then the last thing that, like, I cared about from the pre-show was Best Album Cover, which, Brianna, you didn't know this was a category, you said?
No, that's so crazy. I didn't know that. I think maybe perhaps I
The
did know
reason
that
you didn't
because
know
last
is
year,
it's
but
new.
oh, okay,
It's
maybe
new this
it
year.
is. It's a new
Yeah.
one. Okay, that's a fun category.
Yeah, I also think it's fun. I'm like a little confused why they didn't put it in the main show if like because they made a big deal about announcing it, but whatever. Who knows why they do what they do.
Yeah.
Tyler the Creator won for Chromacopia, which I do think was the best album cover, and also like everyone was like, "Oh, Tyler's will win." So then I was like, "Do we really need this category if like we all agree?" But maybe it will make people have more interesting covers. So I don't know.
Well, I heard, or the Swiftologist, I think maybe perhaps said this. I don't know, could have been somebody else, but they're like, oh, maybe this will like help artists like stick to one album cover instead of like all of the variants, because then it's like, oh, you need it to be more notable
Of
the
like a
first time,
cohesive
so that
thing.
yeah, that you can get this Grammy. And you know who loves a Grammy? Taylor Swift. So
Taylor.
maybe the Grammys are up to something, trying to get her to stop.
I also thought, like, last year everyone was like, oh, Billie snubbed on all the awards, which we'll talk about that later more, but I didn't really think she was. However, I do think the Hit Me Hard and Soft album cover is very impressive, so I was like, oh, they could have given her, like, one last year as a treat for that, but it was new this year. Anyway, that's all we cared about from the premiere ceremony, so we'll go into the main ceremony, and we'll start with just, like, our general thoughts. Brianna's eating, so I'll just talk a little bit. My, like, main thought was that it was so disorganized. Like, for example, Cher, going on stage to announce Record of the Year, and then, like, Trevor Noah comes up to her and be like, oh, you actually won the Lifetime Achievement or whatever she won. And then she's like, oh, thanks, and gave her speech. And then she's like, okay, I'll leave now. And he's like,
Yeah.
actually, you have to, like, announce the thing. I was like, how does she not know that? Like, you should really
Yeah.
have your ceremony organized better so that she's not confused about that. And people were calling out Chapel for, like, squinting at the teleprompter. And I was like, I
Girl,
don't,
a girl
like,
don't have contacts in.
but multiple people were struggling with the teleprompter throughout the
Mm.
night.
You know, these
And
award shows
also,
always seem to be having an issue when it's like, you
Ariana
do them
Grande is
every
always
year.
squinting. I know. I'm like, this is the Grammys. Like, come on. Why are we not more
Also,
organized?
usually, a lot of the time, I would say, I mean, I don't know if I noticed it so much tonight, but no, I still think I did. It's always so bad, the audio. And it's like, you have one job, Grammys.
It's literally the
like,
music awards.
it's about the music, and yeah, the audio is always bad. Also, I'm trying to be sneaky, eat on the pod, mute my
Oh, and
mic,
it called you
but
out.
it's on video. So what everybody's seeing I'm eating. So anyways, then
Well,
we
some
have
people are
our
maybe
host of
listening.
the evening. On top of the disorganization, we have Trevor.
Thank
Sorry, you've
fuck it's
done
his
your
last
job.
year. Bye.
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 Won't be
I
missed.
hope we get a girl. I hope we get a girl next
So
year.
many bad jokes did he make. Very like Uncle. I was like, okay, we're listening to Uncle again, going on and on. He was making lots of political jokes. He's like, I'm last year, I can say what I want, but it's like, we don't need you to. He was like, oh, Nicki Minaj isn't here. She's still at the White House, he's like, Trump's like, Nicki, everybody calls me biggest ass or something, and I don't even remember, but he's like, yeah, wop wop wop, and I was like, wop isn't even a Nicki song. Like,
I know, and if I was
get
Cardi
our
or Megan, that would
references
be
right.
offensive to me.
Yeah, like don't associate us with that.
He also was
Low-key
like going
Nazi? Like,
around
what?
to people with like companies like, oh, Pharrell, you're with Louis Vuitton, like, can I have a discount code? And everyone
Yeah,
was
like,
like not even looking at him when he said that. And he came and said it to Hailey Bieber about Rhode, and she was nodding like, yes, I will give you a discount code actually. And Justin looked like he did not want to be there. I thought that was like a
that's
funny
fair.
little
That's
moment.
fair.
Also, at the Grammys, they are gonna have the camera on Phineas and Billie. Like, they love
Oh,
those two.
always,
They are always in
Grammy
the shots.
darlings there. This man kept doing a weird bit with Bad Bunny to the whole night, kept going to sit by him, being like, come on, perform. We're gonna get you to perform because you can't perform because the Super Bowl person can't perform during their contract with the Super Bowl. And I'm like, who? Okay, so he's not
Leave
gonna
him
perform because
alone.
he's not gonna because I'm like, the only point of this is if he's gonna perform. But he's not,
Right, which he
because then he'd be
didn't. He
breaking his
can't.
contract. So what are we doing here? I'm like, it was like such a stupid bit. I mean, love to see Bad Bunny, but we did not have to have this weird bit with him the whole night. I guess he did sing a little bit, but it's like, was not
Barely.
needed. Yeah.
And they
And
brought in
also
like a band.
was,
I was like, come
yeah,
on.
it was sunk up with Trevor Noah singing also. So it's
Yeah,
like no one
which we don't
asked
need
for
to
this.
hear.
He had one good joke whole night because he was talking about Kendrick and was like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to joke about you too much because I know what you do to light-skinned guys from other countries." Drag him.
Funny.
Drag Drake again.
Funny.
Get him again. We'll
Get him
never not be
again. Get him one more
we'll
time
never
for
not
me.
be getting
Get him
Drake.
one more time for me.
So, um, but yeah, I think that's all really from
Yeah. So
before we
we'll
got
talk the
into everything.
performances.
Yeah, so we opened the show. It was APT was the first performance, which honestly,
Great.
it's so annoying because this song I kind of hate, but I also kind of love. You
I
know,
mostly hate it, but I liked the
I like, right?
performance.
It's like I hate it, but then it's like I don't know, it's like an earworm. I feel like that's how Bruno is. He always be putting out like
He
some
gets
juice
in
in this
there.
song that's like, oh, and I'm like dancing and I'm like, ugh, why I hate this song. The apatapata, I hate that.
Yeah. It was like a good performance, but
But
again, I don't like
performance
the
was
show
good.
or the song.
Audio on the Rose, not good.
Bad. I literally like there was one
So,
part where she like put her mic down and started singing into his mic, and I was like, good because her mic is like kind of off. Like you couldn't really hear her.
yeah.
Which again, this is the Grammys, and I know you guys rehearsed this.
Mm-mm. Yeah, then we get into our next performance was Sabrina, Miss
One of the best of the
Carpenter.
night for sure.
Well, she knows how to perform. Honestly, like she can save anything with a performance. Not even that what is the song she sang? Man
Man
Child is a
child.
bad song, but like seeing the performance of it just brings it to like a whole nother level.
If
So
you ask
good.
me like my favorite songs from Sabrina from that album, I would be like, oh, I don't know, like blah blah blah. Like I would never say Man Child, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I was watching it, I was like, I love this song. I love this
Yeah.
song. I love the outfit. I
No,
love the
literally.
dancers. I love the
Yep.
set. Also, like, I was thinking about when Miley performed and she was like, everyone get up, like, get up and dance.
Hmm.
Because I feel like at the Grammys, usually people are just like sitting around, and like later,
Yes.
Somber was like, everyone get up, dance.
Yeah, and
Sabrina,
Taylor
not a word
Swift
out of her
wasn't even
mouth.
here. And people
Not a
were
word out
up.
of Sabrina's mouth. Every single person on their feet.
Yes,
Like, she is
yes.
a performer. She gets them up.
Gets them up. Speaking of
She did
somebody
have
who's
a
not.
bird.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this first.
A little bird on her hand at the end.
Hmm.
And then, like, when she got off stage, she was like, oh my god, the bird pooped on me. And I'm like, why did you, like, need a bird? Like, I don't really understand.
Yeah, that's a very strange aspect. Bird was not
And
needed. Pissed
PETA
off
was
PETA for
mad.
no reason. Which, I mean, it doesn't take much to piss them off, but, we didn't have to bring the bird
Yeah.
out. Like, that's my worst nightmare, being in proximity to a bird, so, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
be
hate a
doing it.
bird. I'm
Anyway,
named
speaking of
after a
somebody
bird.
who's not the performer of the year. No, thank you. Justin Bieber
Mr.
performed
Bieber.
for I feel like the first time in like a long time. It was like him coming back to a live performance, and it was interesting to say the least. He comes out in his underwear and
Yeah,
socks
straight
moment.
boxers.
Like, okay, sure.
Like, babe, we are at the
like,
Grammys.
like tell me you put no effort in without telling me you put no effort in. Like it was
I
really
think
giving like
I'm in my
continue.
bedroom.
Yeah,
I think he sounds good, and also like people were confused about the song choice. I think Yukon is like a better song than Daisy's, and I think it was like the right choice to perform. And like he's a good singer. He sounds good. It's just like if you compare it to any single other performance of the night, it's like a flop. Like you're wearing your
yeah.
boxers and you're standing on stage with your little like foot repeating
Yeah,
thing.
your
Like
Ed
what are we
Sheeran
doing?
moment, like you're not, no. He like really gives the energy of that like guy in high school who's like cute and never does his homework and then just shows up to class like late all the time. It's like that is the energy he gave to this performance, and I'm like, you're an adult, sir.
Yeah,
You are a father, actually.
it was really
And
interesting.
this is what we have. Yeah.
I do think Swag is like probably the closest he's gotten to album of the year. I think it was a really good album and had like a really big cultural moment genuinely. And
I
he
think
won
it
no
was quickly
Grammys.
forgotten about, and Also, there was a swag too, no one moved. And
Mm-mm,
also, it
nobody
was really
moved.
cringy. And also, he had all those weird interludes about him being having a black soul, which is really horrible. So I was
That's true.
not
That
very
was so
impressed with
weird.
swag at all, really. Besides, I think I
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Deuces.
I
That's about it.
I like Yukon. I think a lot of people listen to Swag. I read that he has no Grammys, which, considering like the length of his career and like the amount of songs, is kind of surprising. And I feel like he's kind of thirsty for it because like Yukon was
Yeah.
nominated in like R&B categories and stuff like that, which I feel like was intentional on his part to try and like widen the range.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'm like reading too much into it, but I feel like he really is wanting a Grammy, hence like putting so much effort into this stuff this year. And I think that where he could win a Grammy would be contemporary Christian album, because you know he loves God and is always
That
talking
is
about
true.
that.
He does. He do be
And
loving
also,
God. He does.
like, Kanye put out like a gospel core album one time and won best contemporary Christian album, like literally won a Grammy for it,
I
because
mean,
it's like it probably
who's
was
in
the
that
best contemporary
category?
Christian. Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
was
probably
all
was the
people.
best.
Yeah, and he can accept it during the pre-show, no worries. Like,
Right.
but
And he can wear his
honestly,
boxers and no one will know.
I feel
So
like
that's
we're
what I've
gonna
been
have to
thinking
be
about.
putting a little more effort in if he wants that Grammy. Like, man was putting out bangers for years. Honestly,
It's
some of these
true.
songs should have Somebody to Love. Come on. How did that not win like dance pop or like best duo performance? Him and
Yeah, Beauty
Usher.
and the
Oh,
Beat.
Beauty and the Bee. Again, we don't speak of the other artists on
But
that
like
song
he
any
ate.
longer, but that iconic.
Yeah, he's had some
Um,
hits for sure. This is not his best, but anyway, that's just my thoughts on the Justin
yeah,
Grammys lore.
same.
My like last note on this performance is you like when you see people like cut to people dancing in the crowd, I saw Marcelo Hernandez from
Mm,
SNL,
love.
and I was like, "Oh my God, that's my friend." Like I felt like I was like seeing someone I know there. I was like, "Hi."
Yes.
The next
Then we
performance
have the
was
greatest performance of the night, the best new artist mashup. It was so good. Starting
perfect.
off with the Marias. I'm not familiar with their work, but it was a
You
good
don't know
job.
this song they sing?
No, never
Oh,
heard
I
of
knew the
it.
song, but I'm not like really familiar with them. I just like
Yeah,
know
I'm
it
not really
from
familiar. But then we go into somebody I'm very familiar with. Love. Miss
Addison.
Addison Ray. What is she saying? Tell me who I am. I provoke. Fame is a
Fame
gun.
is a gun.
I had to think
hmm
about it for a second. Which
It
I
was
will
very
say,
Charlie performance core with her like
yes,
coming
it
in on the
was.
truck,
And she was
which I
like
love.
outside. Very good
Yeah.
performance. The dancing was everything.
I
And
love how her hair is always in her eyes.
yeah, the
Love.
vocals could use a little work. She's very much in that whispering kind of lower register. So I'm like, it could be a little stronger, a little sharper, but like that's okay. Like go back and watch Taylor Swift
Performance was great.
performances. Not great either live. So,
So
we'll
true.
build there. Also, even last year, Sabrina was a little breathy, and now look at her. Not even bad at all. Perfect. So, take some
Yeah,
time
I
getting
thought she
used
was
to that.
great. I love the men carrying her around. And then it had a
Yes.
really cool transition into Cat's Eye with Gnarly, which I also saw some discourse
Gnarly.
online being like, oh, they should have sang like a song that shows off their vocals more. And I was like, they have other songs.
Well, true, because they keep like releasing songs that aren't really like sticking, which is so weird because they're like made to be a pop group that is so big, because that was like the whole point of the show and like how they make those type of artists in career. Like that's why they made them into a group like that. And like, do they have like the big songs? No.
No.
Like they're
Gnarly is the
giving good
only song I
TikTok
know.
dancing, and that commercial they were in was really good, but
I liked that.
um
I thought
yeah,
it
I
was
don't know
good. Like I
why.
thought the performance was good. I liked the
They're
song. I liked
here.
the dance, but it wasn't like they weren't gonna win Best New Artist, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a great song, and like, yeah, they need some better songs. They should have probably not been in this category this year. IMO.
Yeah. Also, they like when they were nominated, they didn't have a full album out, which is kind of confusing how you can be
Yeah,
nominated for that without an album out.
an album, which like they had a big moment, but it was in a commercial,
Right.
not singing their song.
The Haim sisters were like up and dancing to Gnarly, which good to see them seriously. Also, the Haim sisters, or like Haim, was nominated for Best Rock Album and like Best Rock Performance, which I didn't know they were like rock
Considered rock.
stars.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar
I'm
with
always
how
learning
genres
something.
are categorized.
We went into the Leon, aka Andre from
Yes.
Victorious. I love his voice. I like this song Mutt. I'm happy he won R&B album. Again, I don't think he's the best new artist, but I thought he sounded great.
Yeah.
Rihanna
He's
was
still
like
got some stuff
watching
going.
ahead, like her
My stream
Grammys
on
was like,
YouTube
yeah, was
TV was
faster than
faster.
mine on Paramount.
Girl's got
And
all of the connections.
she was texting like, "Oh, he sounds bad," and then she texted, "Not a white man," and I was still watching Leon, and I was like, "What is she possibly talking about?" I'm like looking in
Yeah,
the
I was like,
background for like
this
a
white
white
man
man,
sounds so bad. She's like,
which was
Andre. And I
Alex
was like,
Warren.
oh. Yeah, oh my God. I
I
don't
felt
like this song, period.
no, me
When it
either. I
comes
don't
on,
like it
I'm like,
either.
oh my God, this sad white boy
When it's on the
music is
radio, I'm so
so
annoyed.
annoying. Also very
However,
funny.
I feel
Very
bad for
funny,
him.
a joke that the Swiftologist, my icon, always be making is that it sounds like the We Are Charlie Kirk song. And I watched him react to it, and he was, during that stream, just singing, We Are Charlie Kirk, We Are Charlie
It's
Kirk. And I'm like, it does be sounding a little bit like some Christian music.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's
he was
like
totally off the whole
yeah, it was
song.
offbeat. He like wasn't with his choir, and you could like tell that he knew he was off, but he like
Yeah,
couldn't really get it back on, and he just looked so distressed. Which like I feel so bad. Like you're performing at the Grammys, you
I
that's not what
do
you
feel
want that to
bad.
happen.
But like, why was he there
But
in the first place? Some people may ask, and I am some people. But also,
yeah,
he went on to TikTok or Instagram, something, one of those
TikTok, yeah,
apps, and was like, "Oh, when you're performing at the
in ears
Grammys, and
sound
this is
like
what you hear
this.
in your in ears," and it was like doubling his vocal, or yeah, the track. So
Yeah, the vocals.
sucks, my guy. But also, again, Grammys, like, get it together. But do I believe him?
Yeah.
Are we just saying, like, are we just talking to make ourselves
I
look better?
mean,
I don't
it
know.
sounded like that to me on
Yeah,
live, so I don't know.
I
But
mean,
then
true, but I
it
would
it
like to not give
transferred
him
to
any
like
credit.
I mean, he like it's not like he was off key, but it was a hard watch. And then it like transferred to like the stage with the piano, and I was like, "Yay, yay, Olivia!" But then it was Lola with Messi, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Why are we singing Messi at the piano?"
Yeah, I don't know what she was doing with this one. Really dragging it out. But like, that's not the song,
But
girl.
then we got to the girl we wanted to see,
Yes.
Olivia Dean. She looked perfect in like a
Yes.
red number. She looked so happy. She sounded perfect singing Man I Need. And
As she
watching
does.
her like smile and sing and like dance around on the Grammy stage and look so comfortable and so happy, I was like, regardless of who wins tonight, like she is the winner. She is the best new
Yeah, she was
artist.
in a cute little sparkly red number with her nice
Loved.
big hair. It was really giving like Diana Ross and the Supremes, like very cute vibes. Love her. Then we have, didn't he come from the sky? Or am I imagining
I don't
that?
I don't remember. Alex
He
Warren
might have
was
been
in
in
the
the
sky.
sky.
Somber could have come from the sky,
I thought
totally.
Somber came from the sky, but I also again was making a quiche, so couldn't be certain. But
Somber also had an amazing outfit for this. It
he
was like
did.
big like chunks of silver like mirrored
Hmm. Yeah, he
set.
did. And his performance was really good, and I like this
Yeah,
song.
great.
What is this song? 12 something, 12 to 12 or something.
Yeah, 12 to 12.
Yeah,
It was
anyways, it
great.
was good song, good performance, but I cannot get onto Somber because he like talked bad about Luke Hemmings. Like,
Yeah.
don't come for my man.
He also called like a 26-year-old girl old, which I was like, as a
That's
26-year-old girl,
rude.
that hurts my
Yeah,
feelings.
fuck that. But really, I'm mad about the Luke Hemmings thing. I'm like, keep my
Yeah,
man's
he sounded
name
good.
out of your mouth. Yeah,
And that was it, right?
that was it. But amazing. That was like
Yeah,
my favorite
loved.
part of probably the evening was their performances. And then we get another performance by Bruno. Bruno
Yeah,
Mars, that is.
and Bruno was in like a big red heart with lights on it, which
Hmm.
is
Yeah, he really just took the emails I can't send set and was like, Sabrina, bring it out of storage. Like, I will
Me,
just use that. Don't have to change the size. No adjustments
just
need to
ready
be
to go.
made. Because I forget that man is so short. I was like, because
It
even
was
in the
great.
beginning performance, I'm like, he's the same height as Rose. That is crazy.
Yeah,
But he doesn't
small.
give short. That's what I'm saying. He's like, he's giving tall man. No short man syndrome there.
It was
Then we have
great.
my
I don't really have any
icon,
notes.
my legend, my queen,
Gaga.
everything. Honestly, I forget how much of a Lady Gaga fan I am. I'm really sad I didn't get to go to Mayhem Ball, but like I love her. And like, ugh,
Yeah,
this
she's so
album so
important.
good. Art Pop so good. I mean, really all of them so good. And this
She
performance
had a
barely does
cage on her
anything.
head.
Yes. She had a cage on her head, very Gaga, very, with her movements, but she was giving performance.
It was so
Performance, barely
good.
doing anything. And she
Justin
didn't
could
really have time
literally
to plan
never.
it because she was in Japan.
Even Chappell
So,
Roan was smiling in the audience. You never see
how
that
could
girl
you not?
smile, so that's how you know it's
How could
good.
you not?
And I was
True.
thinking about how, like, if you are like, oh, the Grammys are tonight, Justin Bieber and Lady Gaga are performing, that could really be 2016. Like, you know that
Facts.
trend, like 2026 is the new
Facts, facts,
2016.
facts,
I was like, we're
facts,
still here.
That is very true. Then we have the in memoriam portion. Again, very
We need to
sleepy,
cut
very
this.
sad, very long. It's so
Long. It was like an
long.
hour.
Which I get. We're celebrating the people, the performers. But at least out of this one, we got a performance from Lauryn Hill, which is very rare. And, she sang a lot of songs. At the end, she was singing Killing Me Softly, and I was like, dang, I really love this song. Who's it by? And then I was like, yes, Lauryn Hill.
It's her. So true.
Yep, I was like, I literally was like, oh, let me go look it up. And then I was like, oh, wait, that is a Lauryn Hill song.
So true. Then the last performance that we cared about was Tyler, the Creator. I love him. I loved his outfits all night. I love the set. I love the story. I love how theatrical he is. He like died on the stage twice. Lavi or Lafe, however you say her name, was like taking selfies with his dead body.
Yeah.
Very funny. However, theatrical rap performance at the Grammys, nothing could top Doechie's from last year, I have to say.
So true.
But I
So
loved it.
true. Won an Emmy. I mean, as it should. All right. And then into, I guess, what we're here for the night, which is the awards, which, as Kestrel said earlier, Miss Chapel, no smiling. She was here to present the award as they have started doing. The last winner of this award passes it down to the new winner. And
For Best New
that
Artist,
girl
yeah.
was giving nothing.
Nothing.
So monotone. No smiling, no energy.
I loved it, TBH.
I mean,
It
I'm
made me
fine.
laugh.
Do whatever you want, girl, but it was just like, okay, Chappelle, we are here. And
And
she
as
had
she
boobs
should.
out here too, which I was shocked. On the television screen, I was like, whoa, are the boobs out? That was the first
Yeah,
time
they
I
sure
saw the
were.
outfit, because I don't look at the red carpet pictures beforehand. And I was just like,
I also don't look at the red carpet pictures beforehand, but I got like multiple texts from people being like, Chapel's tits are out. And I was like, thank you guys
Again.
for like keeping me updated and
Yeah.
letting me know.
that's
This is
good.
important. But she
Again, I was
announced
busy.
Best New Artist, Olivia Dean, as it should be.
Yes. Really makes sense. Would I loved it to go into Addison? Yes. Nope, that's about it, period. Those were the only two that I thought would win, and it definitely should have gone to Olivia. So,
Yeah, it was deserved. Then we had Country Contemporary. We obviously don't care about this, but Jelly Roll won, and he just talked about Jesus.
This man, I swear, is plaguing us, and he keeps coming into my life involuntarily through the Grammys.
No, I'm not
because
looking for him.
the last time we talked about it on our podcast, we listened to all of the like top songs and all of the things from the nominated in the top categories, and it kept being Jelly Roll, and I'm just like, this man,
he was
I
Best
don't
New Artist
want
that
it.
year.
Give it back. Give it back.
Yeah, take it back. We are not looking for it.
And he was yelling at us about Jesus, which, yes, everybody can love Jesus. It's not just Republicans, like, but I don't. Like,
But
don't
then
yell at me. Why are you
he's
yelling at me?
he said like Jesus doesn't belong to a political party, and then after the Grammys on a red carpet, someone was like, "Oh, like, do you want to talk anything about politics?" And he was like, "No, I don't want to talk about politics."
Which also, what the flip, because
Hello?
of everything going on right now, like
Fuck ICE.
I know it's
Say it
like
with
the
your chest.
celebtivism, which I'm gonna coin, celebrity activism, celebtivism. But you could give a little something.
Like,
Like,
please.
come on. Really
Yeah.
fake
Anyway,
celebtivism with that speech.
bye
Yeah,
Jelly
moving on.
Roll. Best pop vocal, Gaga. Like, yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Tiana gave it to her, and I was like,
With Nikki
damn. Again,
Glaser.
this is the first time I saw the outfit, and I was like, body.
Okay.
Body.
Yeah, and Gaga was like, as a woman, like, make sure you listen to yourself first. And I was like, that is
Yeah.
so true.
Facts.
Then we
Always
had
do.
Best Pop Solo, announced by Charlie XCX. I was like, every time it was a good announcer, I was like, ah, hi! Like, yay,
So
Charlie's here!
happy to see them, yes.
Which Messi won this, which, sure.
I was shocked. I was truly, truly shocked.
It should have been Man-Child.
Yeah, it should have been. Again, as I have come to learn from the performance, Man-Child, great song. Messy, I'm like, it's just such a TikTok song to me that I'm like, I can't believe it won a Grammy. Like, which I'm sure
Yeah.
other TikTok, but it's like such a TikTok song. Like, I couldn't even tell you how the rest of the song goes besides the chorus.
I don't know any verses, yeah.
So, anyway.
Then, Song of the Year. So, I, like, alluded to this earlier, but I'll just
Drama.
say Billie won this with Wildflower, which, like we said, the Grammys cover summer 2024 to summer 2025.
And when
So-
did Hit Me Hard and Soft come out?
May 2024. May 2024, which means that Hit Me Hard and Soft was nominated last year, Song of the Year,
Yeah.
Album of the Year, Record of the Year, with Birds of a Feather as the hit. And it lost in all of the categories, which, like, obviously that sucks. Sorry, Billie. And
Yeah.
then Wildflower was kind of like a sleeper hit on the album, and so they released it as a single in February 2025, which the only reason to do that is to, like, give it Grammy eligibility, which how can a song that came out in May 2024 be eligible for this Grammy? Like, it's crazy to me. And it won because the Grammys love Billie and Phineas.
Grammy's darling, she loses for the first time and then she can't stand it so much that she inserts her song as a single so it could be nominated the next year. Like, get over
And
it.
also,
You lost.
Like, it's Song of the Year. Like, it should be, like,
Yeah.
a song that, like, represents the year. Almost any of these, like, Mutt would have been better,
Yes.
Manchild would have been better, DTMF would have been better, like...
Yes. So much better. And I get,
Wildflower
like,
is not the Song of the Year.
no,
Come
I
on.
get they want to spread the wealth, but, like, it's just not the song of the year. And, like, suck it up, you lost. Like, sorry.
I went
Sorry
back
about
and
it.
listened to Hit Me Hard and Soft the other day because I was like, let me just, like, check.
Curious.
Because everyone was saying it was snubbed. Fine album. I feel fine about it losing. However, if we're talking about best song on the album, Lunch, great.
Yeah.
Also, Lunch, more of a 2025 hit to me than Wildflower. Birds of a Feather, great. Curiro, or however you say it, great. All of those songs, 3 out of the songs on the album, like, just on a quick listen, better than Wildflower.
Yeah,
to me.
I can't, and it's, like, sad for, like, other artists, especially, like, newer artists. Also, it's like, dude, you have, like, 1 billion Grammys already.
Literally.
Like,
And her speech was, like you said, like, celebritism, or however you said that. And usually,
celebtivism.
like, often when she wins an award, she'll, like, say something kind of silly, and then Phineas will be like, and thank you to all these people. And Phineas just stood there, like...
Stood
didn't
there
say a
like
word.
the man emoji, just
Just like an
accessory as-
accessory.
in the back. Yeah, and she did obviously talk about ICE, no one is illegal on stolen land, which I was like, no. Like, I get, yeah, true, but I
Like,
don't
we
know.
all know
It wasn't
that.
really, it wasn't really giving, I feel like, what she thought it was giving, and Which, and it's, I don't know. It's just, also, it's just like you see these people talking about this, but then it's like, and what are you doing? Like saying stuff? Dude, all of these people have so much money. Like, so much money.
Yeah.
And what are we doing with it? Because, like, come on, that's what political, like, not to be on my soapbox, but, like, that's what runs politics in this country. And, like, people like that
Money.
could be swaying people who have this type of money. And it's like,
She's focusing
do
her
it.
energy
Like,
on
get
getting a
into
Grammy.
fucking, I know it's bad, but, like, get into, like, fucking lobbying stuff if you really want to make a change. But I digress.
Yeah, then after Song of the Year, there's Record of the Year. So we looked into this a lot, like the last time we covered the Grammys for the podcast. Song of the Year is like a songwriter's award, and Record of the Year is more about like production. And Luther
And
won, which
Wildflower
is
not giving either of those.
Luther
Yes,
won
Record
Record of the Year, which is SZA and Kendrick, and it's like a reimagining of Luther Vandross's work. And Cher announced, like I said, like the teleprompters were bad this year, it was disorganized. Cher announced Luther Vandross won the award, like as if he would come and accept the award,
Yeah.
which I think is fine, whatever.
You know, she's
And
old. Like, what can
yeah,
we
it's
expect?
like, what
Let
can
her
we
have
do?
it. Come on.
I love SZA. Obviously, we all love Kendrick, so I thought
Yes.
this was great.
Could do no wrong. We love them. Love them. And then we get to our last big award of the night. Album of the
Album.
Year, which
And
I'll let you take it for your thoughts on this initially.
so, like, before the ad break, they were like, and next we have Harry Styles announcing Album of the Year. And I was like, oh my god, Harry is here. The Grammys fell on his birthday this year, which obviously happy birthday to Harry. And they played Ray, Where the Hell is My Husband, as Harry walked out. And I was like, having a bodily reaction, like full body chills. Like, where is my husband? He's right there. I know I'm like not special to have these thoughts, but like I really felt it, okay? And he was wearing like a little cropped silver like button up jacket with jeans, which Jack Antonoff looked bad in jeans. Harry looks good in jeans. He's Harry Styles. It was his birthday. He probably came from his birthday dinner, let the man wear jeans. He had cute little green shoes with bows on them. I thought he looked so good. What do you think about the jeans?
Well, I will say, it was not. I will give him, his birthday, so we'll give him that. Maybe you don't want to put it that much effort in since it's your birthday, but it was horrible. His whole outfit was bad.
Oh,
The
I
suit
loved
jacket,
it.
everything was ill-fitted. It did not look good. It was not flattering. His hair looked horrible. I was like, you got a hair
I thought his
transplant
hair
and
looked
this
so
is what it's
nice.
looking like? What the fuck? Like, go back to Turkey. Let's get it. Let's run it back. What is that?
I
So
thought he
that's
looked
But
beautiful.
also, I feel like I've just been, as you said, you're not the only one who is in love with this man, and I have just been souring and souring on him as he's been absent from the country or culture, and then has made his reappearance has really been what's I think solidifying my souring on him. The music is all right of what we've heard thus far. I mean, I'll listen to the whole album, so we'll see what else is to be brought. But I know you're like probably dying inside hearing these lines. Like
No, it's
I was
fine.
gonna
It's
write in our notes
fine.
that I was gonna be like, Kestrel, don't kill me because I have
I'm feeling
many
a bit
thought
upset with
about
him.
him.
I have been in like 800 Ticketmaster queues and I still don't have fucking tickets. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
we're
upset with my
in
husband
ticket
here.
hell, and everybody's in ticket hell, and this man is not turning off dynamic pricing, which we know you can do, because I think back in even the Eras Tour drama, Taylor was like, no, we're turning that off, we're not doing that, or like Ticketmaster turned it on, and then everybody was like, oh, this is on, fuck this. And then, I don't know, well, that's why they got sued and shit, right?
Yeah, my friend
And
Malia was like, he is like gonna have to come and like change something with the ticket prices because the prices are like so fucking insane and
yeah.
everyone is pissed. And also, all of these other artists, including Taylor Swift, have like come and been like, this isn't okay.
And
And he's
Olivia
just like,
Dean, small artist, turned this off.
right.
She doesn't even have like the money, the coin to be
to be
doing
doing this. And you're Harry
this.
Styles.
And Harry Styles, you have plenty of money. You're not even, he's saving money by not touring. Like, he's not paying for, like, a bus. He's not paying for as much travel. He's staying in frickin' New York and all of these places for a limited amount of shows. Like, it is giving, like, capitalism's final boss, the greed. It's so icky, which is like, what? And then I'm sorry, like, the together, but then doing this shit is just, it's so
Yeah.
icky and like, it's just really giving bad
Like,
vibes.
oh,
And
it's
then
all love, and then the tickets are 2,000 USD
yeah,
and
and it's
unable to
like,
be bought.
especially right now with like how the economy is and such, it's like, what are you doing? And then it's like, you look at his brand pleasing too and how outrageous shit is on that, and it's same vibes. It's like, I'm so peaceful, it's pleasing, I'm selling sex toys, and it's like, and these prices, like, who's buying this stuff? And anyways,
Yeah, I agree. I love him so bad. I think he looked
my
amazing. I love when
souring on Harry
he would
Styles.
move his arms and his little like slutty little like stomach line would show because his little cropped jacket. I thought he looked great. I thought his hair looked great. I was so happy to see him. I love him. He talked about how a good album is like a old friend you can return to. He won Best Album for Harry's House in
Harry's
2023, which is commonly referred to as like a huge flop of the Grammys because it won over Lemonade. However, to me,
Was it Lemonade?
I think so. To
No,
me,
I
it was
think
the album of the year.
Renaissance.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Beyonce, my bad. Please don't kill me. To me, it was the album of the year. I think it was so deserved. I love that album, and I do return to it like an old friend. And then he announced the album of the year for this year for Debí tirar más fotos, and he pronounced the hell out of
Yay!
that. He was studying his Spanish, and it just cuts to Benito, who Brianna has just learned is the name of Bad Bunny, just like feeling
Crazy.
it, crying. The first Spanish album ever to win it, album of the year,
Foreign language.
which is so special. And also, like, it
Yeah.
is the album of the year. Like, Bad Bunny completely deserves this. It was so special. He said, "Ice out. The only thing more powerful
Yeah.
than hate is love." He's so, like, cute and darling. He's America's sweetheart. Love.
Now, I
I'm
have
speaking
not
of
even
Benito,
been into
not
this
Harry,
Bad Bunny
at this time.
man. Yes. I understand. Did not see your feelings about Harry. I'm starting to feel about Bad Bunny. I never even knew about him, really, because, I don't frequent his music.
You have to watch
except
him on SNL,
actually,
Bri.
it somehow like very much infiltrated my life because I was listening to the whole album and I was like, why do I know all these songs? Maybe it's the Texas of it all. I do take quite amount of lifts
Could
and
be.
Ubers, so the audience probably be playing that music and I'm like picking it up like osmosis, listening to it, and I was like, I know so many of these, and he has a bop. I put it on, I was dancing immediately, so now I'm like, yes, very excited for the Super
I'm
Bowl
so excited for
performance.
the
It
Super
was more
Bowl.
like, not that I like have anything against Spanish music or anything, I just hadn't been listening, because I'm like, I have my music, I'll turn it on, stick to my artist, but now I'll be adding, like, when I want to shake some ass, like, turn it on.
Throw some
Turn
Benito
on
on.
some Bad Bunny. And that man is very cute. Very
He's
cute.
so cute.
See?
He's so charismatic.
So, yeah,
I love
no,
him.
I'm like, yeah.
I would
could-
recommend, like,
Yeah.
I would go check out his SNL. He hosted twice, and both times he's just so darling and so funny.
So funny.
Yeah, love.
Now I want to watch
So
this
happy
Happy
he
Gilmore
won.
movie because he's in that too. See how he
Happy
is
Gilmore
as being
too.
an actor.
He was very good. He was so good in that.
Yes,
And I
did
watched
not watch.
I watched that movie in the summer. I was really drunk with my friends in Texas, and I like watched the whole movie and I was like, I love this character. He's such a cutie. I love him. He's so fun. And then cut to Halloween in the fall. I'm at this Halloween party and this girl is wearing this weird sporty costume and I'm like, who are you supposed to be? And she's like, oh, I'm this character from Happy Gilmore 2. And I'm like, oh my god, I actually watched that movie. Wait, that's the really cute guy character. And I took a picture of the person in costume and sent it to my friends in Texas and was like, look, this girl's dressed up as the guy from the movie that we watched that I thought was cute. And my friend texts back, that's Bad Bunny. I was like, oh, so true. So true. That is Bad Bunny.
He is very cute. I was not familiar with the game that much. Yeah, I knew he was dating a Jenner, so a lot of people were soured on him,
Kendall.
but I don't care. It was really
I don't
giving.
think they're together anymore.
Maybe they broke up. Again, I
But
am not
people were
familiar.
saying Harry and Benito were hugging on the stage, and people were like screenshotting it and being like, Kendall Jenner could have had like challengers with this because she did it with them.
That's true. All right, well, that is our
That's
thoughts
the
on the
Grammys, y'all.
Grammys 2026. But now we shall get into our Grammys.
Our
Well,
faves.
let me pull up my well, how do I do
Well, let
this?
me take your time.
Not that one. Take your time. What's the rush? Hey,
Baby, I'm a
my
dog.
dog.
I'm a
I'm a
mutt.
mutt. Okay.
So, just again, eligibility September 2024 to August 2025. We actually kept it to that
Yes, we
because we
followed.
care about the timeline.
Yes, unlike some people, Billie. Anyway,
Did
so
you put
I
our
called this the Coochie Awards
perf
because we called our Oscars version the Sandies. So what else
today?
are we
The
gonna call this
coochies.
but the Coochies? So the only Coochies we have for the evening are Album of the Year and Song of the Year because we're not experts on
Producers.
music. It's really just about what we like. So Album of the Year. Who are your nominees?
So my nominees for album of the year, I like looked through my top albums that I listened to in this time period and like when they came out. So these like don't really count for albums, but just like in the timeline, songs that I like. Lizzie McAlpine's Older and Wiser. So like the older album came out before, but the Older and Wiser Deluxe came out in October 24, and Gracie Abrams' The Secret of Us Deluxe came out in October 2024. So like the deluxe songs on those and singles from those would count for the period or whatever. And then
Yes.
my like actual albums that like came out in that time period, I'll go in order. So this is an EP, but I still put it because I listen to a lot. Chelsea Cutler's If I Could Just Stop the Time came out in May 2025. Do you ever listen to Chelsea, by the way?
No, I'm unfamiliar.
I really love her. Conan Gray, Wishbone came out in August 2025. Lord's Virgin came out in June
Lord.
2025. And Audrey Hurbert's Who's the Clown also came out in August. Those are my album noms. And you?
And my nominees would be, I could not really think too much about this. Hurt my brain thinking about timelines. And also, I guess I didn't really like too many things this year besides what the Grammy said and also some things you said. So some familiar things, some similar things. Man's Best Friend. I say maybe love more. No, probably not. Both albums of Sabrina are very good, but my fave song off
All
of it
three.
is oh, well, actually she's got like a billion, really.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
honestly, all of them are great. But I really like what's the song? Well, I guess I'll talk about it in songs. Oh, okay. So, then we
Oh,
have
I don't have songs to
Conan,
talk about.
Gray's Wishbone, very good album, quite like it. Much needed comeback after the weird 80s synth
Oh, yeah, we didn't
album
need
he
that.
did, which the guy produced, which was interesting that such Max Martin that he produced that. And then So Close to What by Tate. What an album from her. So good. Every song iconic. Her tour was so good with this. Then we have Mayhem by Gaga, which I
Gaga.
love this album. Listened to it so much front to back once it came out. Like, love, 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 love this album. And then my last album would be, what is it just called? Addison? Addison
Yeah,
by
Addison.
Addison Rae.
I wanted to
Or
put that in
if
my
she's
list too and
Addison.
forgot.
That is what
Yeah,
I would
just
also
Addison.
put. I was
Addison by
in
Addison.
between that and Mayhem for my winners, really, because I really, 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 really love both of them. Anyway, so drum roll. Who is your winner?
For me, I'm really in between Virgin by Lorde and Who's the Clown by Audrey for my winner of Album of the Year. And it's like, for me, I would say Who's the Clown, but for like what's a better album, I would say Virgin.
I would say Who's the Clown would be your winner.
Okay, Who's the Clown wins album of the year.
'Cause
Audrey, come accept your
I'll break
coochie.
the yes.
Come accept your coochie, girl.
As I said, I was really in between giving it to Addison and Gaga, but I suppose I have to give it to the better album.
Gaga.
The Gaga, Lady Gaga. Please
It's
come
gotta be
get your
Gaga.
coochie. Woo!
A coochie for you, Gaga. Stephanie, come get it.
And then
Song of the year.
I said, didn't really write as many nominees here.
Yeah.
But I have some that I can highlight.
I have some. I could do some too. You go first.
Man's Best Friend off of that one. I really love My Man on His Willpower.
Ooh,
Love
same. That's my
that
favorite
song.
of that album.
I don't think it gets enough goodwill, and it's amazing. What else? Money is Everything. Iconic song by Miss Addison.
Don't wave your fork at me.
It's like my pointer. I guess that's some songs I've come up with. Oh,
Okay.
there's one from Mayhem, but yeah, you go.
My songs that came out in this time is Pushing It Down and Praying on Older and Wiser, or like just Older. I don't know, but we'll put it. What Was That from Lord? That's So True from Gracie Abrams, which I think is a snub.
That's
I think
so
it should have
true,
got
yeah.
like pop vocal or something.
Perhaps Song of the Year.
And yeah, and Sue Me from Audrey. Those are my nominations.
Oh, also, I would also nominate Sports Car by Miss Tate McRae. That was my top song listened to last year. As it should have been. It's iconic. Even though the music video should have been replaced with the music video of Two Hands, because
You know what
why
else
are
I
the
would
F1
nominate?
people in the Two Hands video? What?
Dream Come True from Zombies
That
4.
is so true. That song
Give
is
that a nom.
so
Give that a nom.
good. It at least
That is so
should have
Song
been
of the Year
in,
to
like,
me.
the category, that like Wicked one or something.
Yes, best pop duo. Come on.
Yes, either that or best song made for like a movie or should have been nommed. Should have been nommed, snubbed. Bad
Revolving
Decision
Door is my
Grammys.
favorite
Also,
from the Tate.
that's a good one. Just Keep Watching could have been in this. On Mayhem, I would also nominate Beast. I really like that song. Think that's a deep cut. And also Perfect Celebrity. That is an amazing song. Vanish Into You. That's also good. Really, again, it won Album of the Year for a reason. But anyway, so those are our nominees. Who's winning your Coochie for Song of the Year? Song of
That's So
the
True
Year.
by Gracie Abrams. Song of the Year. Gracie.
Gracie.
Here's for
The
you,
Grammys
girl.
may not give you anything, but here's your Coochie.
But we will. Here's a coochie for you, baby.
Coochie.
And Brianna, who's your Song of the Year?
And mine will be going to my true Song of the Year. My Spotify does not lie. Sports Car by One Tate McRae. Yay,
you've got a sports car.
Yay, got a sports car. I will always be dancing in the street to this. Like, I don't care, I'm walking, I look crazy, but
How could you
there's not
not?
a moment I won't be dancing to this song.
You know my top song of
Our
2025?
Coochies. What is it?
Let It Happen by Gracie Abrams.
I know, you really, really, really are a stan for her.
Which is like random. It didn't even come out this year.
That
Anyway,
is random.
I'm a huge Gracie girl.
The biggest.
Let's talk about what
Some
we've
may
been
say.
consuming lately.
Yeah.
Have you read any
so-
books, Bri?
Really, a lot, but not a lot of them. Because I've been jumping around so many books. There's too many books to read, not enough time. 1,000 books
So
to
true.
read. But I started to read James by Percival
I saw
Everett.
that.
Got like a chapter in, so we'll continue to read that. My audiobooks lapsed on Libby though, so I'm gonna have to get that on Audible now. Sad. Then I
I read that in
started
the
Wuthering
summer.
Heights, and I'm just, I think, starting to get into the good thing part of it. Good thing that it's so
That's
old that
exciting.
everything of it is in the common domain, so it's all free. I didn't even have
It's free,
to
yeah.
download it from a certain website.
You can just Google it.
Yeah, Apple is free. Download it. Get it. Everybody be prepared for the movie. What about you? What you reading?
I should be reading Wuthering Heights. Me and Brie are gonna obviously go see the movie when it comes out. We're also
Obviously.
shortly seeing The Outsiders on Broadway, so I started reading The Outsiders. I've never read it before. I'm on chapter 3, so look at me
Yeah,
go.
that's another thing. I probably should
And
reread that. Damn,
eh,
so many
I'll
books.
read it. I also read this like romance book every summer after because I saw that Matt Cornett was in, I thought it was a movie of
LOL,
it,
I
and I was
was
like,
like,
ooh,
Matt
yay, a
Cornett,
Matt
who is
Cornett
that?
movie. Meet Corny from High School Musical, the musical
I was
series.
like, Matt? His name is
That's
Matt.
That's one of my friends.
I know. I just couldn't process that that's his name.
His name's Matt.
We
Like,
always
it's
call
Matt.
it me.
Meet
Me,
Corny.
Courtney.
Anyway, I
Anyway.
saw on Instagram like an ad like, oh, I'm in this coming out soon on Amazon. I was like, yay, a new Matt Cornett movie. I should read the book. So I read the book. I hated it. And then I look up more information. No release date, and it's a TV show. Which I don't like TV shows that much. And no release date's pissing me off. Can
Really
I like
put the
tell
effort
you?
in there.
Can I tell you about the book a little bit, or are you gonna read it?
I probably will be reading it, even though from what you have described to me thus far, it's similar to The Summer I Turned Pretty, which that is my enemy. That whole series, it's on site. Hate
Anti.
it. So I don't know,
Those are the
like reading this
ops.
will probably make me so PMO, but yeah, I'll
I
probably
was
get to it.
so pissed. Okay, I won't
Yeah.
spoil it then, but it's like, yeah, it's basically Summer I Turned Pretty, down to the two brothers, and it was pissing me off. The brothers
So
do not treat each other like brothers. The
what's up
girl
with all of
pisses me
these
off.
books about brothers and like Vampire Diaries is about brothers? I feel like we've probably talked about this before, but like I've never been like, yeah, let me
I
go with
would
some
never.
brothers. And there were
It's
like hot
weird.
twins in my middle school, but like it was always
Hey.
like one was better. So
Yes.
like, like
Yeah, it's
why?
very
I
strange to
don't get
me.
it. I don't get the trope. It's yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
it was like I read the whole book like
Yeah.
in one day, which was
Hmm.
exciting because I was afraid I had lost that ability after the gay hockey. And while I was reading it, two things that were exciting happened. One of the characters went to McGill University. McGill, as in mentioned in Heated Rivalry. What the fuck is a
What the
McGill?
fuck is McGill?
Thank you, Ilya. And two, they were talking about loons in the lake in the summer, and I was like, oh my god, a loon. That's what my friend Ilya has tattooed on his arm. So at least there was that, but I like really
Yeah.
did not like it, and I knew what the reveal was going to be the whole time. And then I was still pissed off when they revealed it because I was so annoyed about it.
Fair. Fair, fair, fair.
Anyway,
Yeah.
movies
Sounds
and TV?
about right. Movies, no movies for me, but TV. Oh, girl, we've been eating good. You TV girls know we've been eating good. Tell me lies. Now that has been insane this whole season. I'm so happy Wrigley and Brie got together. Spoiler. Are
I don't know
you? You
anything about
probably are
this.
never watching this show, though.
I've never even
So
heard of it.
yeah, it's so good. It's about these people in college in like 2016 or something. Yeah, I think that's the time, or maybe earlier. They have like flip phones, so maybe earlier. 2006, maybe. Oh, I think it's
Period
2006, then they
piece.
jump forward to 2016, truly. And it's pretty much about like a toxic relationship and yeah, that's pretty much what the show is about, but it's so good at telling the story. Just so good. And this one actor, there's like two of them, the main two actors are like Nepo babies, which is very cute, but then they're dating and like fell in love on the show. Very cute. But the one is like the man in the show and he's like the toxic boyfriend. And he is literally the worst person in the world, like the character.
Oh,
And it's
yay.
crazy that you're like, he's like treating her like so bad in the show. And it's so crazy that they're like actually in love. And beautiful. But anyways, now the thing we really were eating good was with this first Bridgerton season 4 drop, which has inspired our
Don't
next week
know.
episode. because as Kes is so ignorant to everything Bridgerton world, well, I think you've seen the first season
I'm
or
pretty
maybe
ignorant
parts
to
of
like
it.
TV in general,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
she really is, and
I'm a movie girl.
I feel like I watch every
Brie
TV
is the
show.
TV girl.
So, next week
I
I
think
will
you do
be
too.
educating her on all things Bridgerton universe, except just the TV show because I don't read those books. I don't know those books. I don't want to know them. Everybody on YouTube like does a recap of them. I'm like, that is a world I don't want to even touch. Like they are
Not
not the same
interested in
thing
it.
to me. So, all of the men like suck and are like a little misogynistic in the books. Like they are in the show a little bit too,
Yay.
but like in the books I hear it goes really far. So I'm like, keep that away from me. Don't don't sully the good Bridgerton name in this household. But anyways,
Well,
that's
I'll
very
learn about it next
exciting.
week.
We will discuss more next week.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched any TV other than like rewatching Heated Rivalry,
Yeah.
obviously. But I did watch a movie. I watched Weapons. Thank you, Brianna, for letting me use your HBO Max as usual. And Weapons, like the like old lady character in it, got a supporting actress, I guess, for the
Hmm.
Oscars. But really, I have been wanting to watch it for a while because I really like psychological horror, which is kind of a weird thing.
No,
Um,
I think people like it, just
I
not
guess
me.
like weird for yeah, like Bria's not into that. I really like horror, so I had like been wanting to see it, and no one wanted to watch it with me because no one I know really likes that stuff,
Mm-mm.
and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I think it was like so well done. I watched it in my house, like with my mom and my sister home with all the lights on, and I think I need to sleep with the lights on tonight. Like it was so
Yeah.
fucking scary.
Nope, that is not something I am signing up for ever. Not in my life. I was like, is that a Best Picture nom? No, thank God I don't have to. Not that I will probably watch all of them. I'll try. But I was like, thank God I don't have to watch that. Too spooky for me. Did we talk about this last week? How you're like, oh, they're not really spooky
Yeah,
nominations?
I
Yeah, we
was like,
did.
Sinners
I'm
isn't
like,
scary. You're like,
they're
that's a
spooky
horror
movies
movie.
here.
The movie ended and I was sitting there like my jaw genuinely dropped just like staring at the screen like trying to process what I had just seen. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I would like if you're into like if you don't mind being scared, I would super recommend it. I really loved it. Music. I think we've been listening to a lot of Bad Bunny
Mm-hmm.
and I've been listening to a lot of Chelsea Cutler. And that's it.
And that's it. And then finally, to finish out our episode, as we always do, let's
Oh, would you kick him out of bed?
objectify a man. Yes.
Period. This guy's name is. I picked him out for Brie. This guy is in the movie Weapons. He plays a horrible cop who cheats on his wife who's trying to get pregnant.
Mm.
And the human is named Alden Onrenreich. I don't know how you say that, but Brie, would you kick him out of bed?
No, but I also wouldn't invite him. It's like a you could be there.
Something
I
about
know
the
him
combo. Oh, tell me.
from Fair Play, I think on Netflix, and also a whole slew of things because I looked them up and I was like, I
Beautiful
know this face. Oh, Beautiful
creatures.
Creatures, yeah. So, I was familiar with him outside of this Weapons movie where he is cheater, but still, yeah, he could just like be there, which honestly
Not only a cheater,
is
but a
saying a
cop.
lot for me. Yeah, ooh, double whammy there.
Yeah.
It's weird that
And
that
he's
is
like,
what drew you
he's
to him
very,
this movie.
he is such a cop. He like attacks this guy and turns off his dash cam and like does all of
Yeah,
this fucked up shit.
no, no,
However, when I was
Does
watching
he
him like
die
walk
in the
around,
movie? You can give me a spoiler. Oh, blessed be the
gets his
fruit.
brains blown out
Blessed be.
by a girlie.
Love
But he was like
that.
possessed by a witch, so he was trying to kill her.
Okay.
It was really scary. Yeah. People say, back to Weapons, people say it's like an allegory for school shootings. It's about like all of these kids that disappear, but it is like really so fucked up. And a lot of it is this like scary witch lady. But anyway, that's the lady who is nominated for the Oscar. I was like watching this cop walk around on my screen. Yeah. And something about his like hairline and mustache combo
The receding
with
hairline is really giving.
with the suit was kind of giving me like Harry Styles in that movie that's not Don't Worry Darling. My Policeman. Oh, My Policeman. So true. He was playing a cop. It was like giving me a taste of Harry and My Policeman, this man playing a cop named Paul
That's
on
funny.
Weapons. So I just thought I would wonder. I personally would invite him to bed, but
Would invite.
thanks for your
A
input.
new would invite for you, new wouldn't kick out for me. Well, thanks,
Yeah.
guys, for once again listening to us jabber on about whatever pop culture fancies our lives at the moment. We again will be coming with you with a Bridgerton fest next
Next
week.
week.
Very excited. Grab the popcorn, grab your flowers, put the tea on the stove. We're going. The season is starting.
I
Get
can't
ready,
wait.
folks. We're
Love
listening to
you.
the pop
Comment, like, send
instrumentals.
this
Love
to
you
your
too.
friends.
Subscribe, listen on Spotify, follow us
Mwah.
on TikTok, listen to it on YouTube or watch, everywhere. Share it. Bye.
Okay, bye.